Hello and welcome to my channel. This is a follow-up to the previous feeding video. I just dropped in some fish flakes. The dwarf frogs, they are actively hunting for food. And a snail just dropped from the top. They occasionally do that. They will climb from the bottom to the top. And for whatever reason, they would just let go and drop again to the bottom of the tank. The dwarf frogs, they have to go to the surface for air. So they would shoot to the top, grab a really fast breath, and then go back down. Except for this one that likes to do a little dance. Now, dwarf frogs, they can hold their breath for a very long time, but at night when they're trying to rest, trying to sleep, they like to climb to the surface, grab onto something so that they can keep their head above the water, so that they do not need to hold their breath when they're in the tank. How they hunt for food is that they gulp at whatever is in front of them. Their eyesight is very poor, so they just grab a mouthful of what's in front of them and then sort out what's edible and what's not edible later. Mystery snails, they have huge appetite. So you can see here that this mystery snail is spitting out its tongue, and their tongue actually contains ridges, and they use that to grab onto food to pull it into their mouth. So this one has successfully grabbed onto the fish flake and is just gulping down the entire fish flake. The Cory cats, they are very messy eater. As a one shown right here. This albino Cory cat, it's relatively new to the tank, very energetic. And this dwarf frog is also very energetic. It knows that there's food around, but it's not sure where the food is located exactly. Due to the way that the water flows in this tank, a lot of food gets trapped in the centerpiece driftwood. Eventually, though, the guppies will get the food. If not, the snails would definitely clean up the food. I inject CO2 into the tank. And here, I'm trying to see if the plants are producing oxygen bubbles. Yesterday, they were producing a lot of oxygen bubbles. This is my little 5-year-old albino frog. The plants are doing really well. I dose the tank with Excel every day. I give it double dose. The guppies had their fill. Their stomachs are pretty extended. Now some of the guppies, their tail colors are starting to develop, the yellow and the black color. These guppies are about a month old. In this tank, there are also a couple hundred pond snails. They keep laying eggs on the plants, but the eggs tend to get eaten by other snails or the fish. Here's a different view of the tank. That's the same frog. I think the tank is a little bit overgrown. I have some idea of regarding how I can clean up the plants and make it look a little bit more organized, a little bit more appealing. The Amazon stores are growing like crazy. Up here we have a number of mystery snails eating the leftover food from the floating plants. A lot of food tends to get trapped in there, and they know the exact location, so they tend to just climb up there and eat the leftovers. There are two snails in the back playing hide and seek. I don't think they're mating because they're just one on top of the other. And thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.